Happy Sabbath, boys and girls. How are you doing today? Good. Today we're going to learn about an animal, but before I tell you what the animal is, I want you to try to guess which animal I'm going to tell you about. Okay? So I'm going to give you some hints, and then you can see if you can guess which one it is. A giraffe. Okay. So it's actually 3 feet tall. Baby giraffe. It has feathers and wings, but it cannot fly. An ostrich, okay. And it swims, and it eats fish and squid, and it lives someplace very, very cold. Yeah. Did you guys hear what he said? We're going to be talking about a king penguin today. Penguins are beautiful creatures. You see this? And they're very social birds. And they love being around other penguins. And when they get together like this, they call this colonies. And they love to swim. You can go to the next one. See that? Beautiful colors, aren't they? Now, penguins are special because they don't build nests like other birds do. When they get together and they're laying an egg, they actually put it on top of their feet. Can you go to the next? Oh, they live in the islands around Antarctica, so it's very cold. And then, there it is. You see where the eggs, they put them right on top of their feet. And some of them you can see that they have this layer of skin that goes over the egg that keeps the egg warm. So they take turns, the mommy and daddy, putting the egg from feet to feet, keeping the baby warm. Isn't that cool? And over time it hatches. And it still stays on their feet for a little bit until they can walk around independently. See, there's one hatching, coming out of the egg. Aren't they cute? Well, eventually they get big enough where they don't have to stay on their parents' feet, and then the parents can go out to the sea again and fish and get all different kinds of food. And so when they come back, all of the baby penguins look brown. You see that? How do you think they can tell which baby is theirs? Very good. Their call. See, when they're just born, they start talking to each other. They start making noises, and the parent talks back. Now, we don't understand what they're saying, but they understand what they're saying. And so they talk to each other. And so when the parents come back, they make a call, and their chick responds, and that's how they find them. So the lesson I want you to learn from the baby chicks today is to realize that, notice, how did they recognize their parents' voice? They were talking to them, weren't they? And the same way, we recognize God's voice by talking to Him, by praying and reading His Word. And notice, when did they start talking to their parents? It's when they were very young, wasn't it? And the same with us, it's better that we talk to Jesus now. Right? So I want to encourage you to learn about Jesus now when you're young, so that when you're older, you can recognize His voice. Okay? Thank you. You can go back to your seats.